volume in Roll20. But continuing on from where we left off last week, as Jody Monet fell down an 80-foot pit into a troll's lair, dying and being somewhat resurrected next to a god. My music isn't working. There we go. Being resurrected next to a god, Kalimvor, the god of the dead, asked Jody to help him kill a god. And at his request, Jody spat in Kalimvor's face and tried to fight a god.
Nah, I just told him to fuck himself. I didn't fight him.
I'm gonna fucking mute you in a second. Fora and Gotho, Jody's companions, went down to the cavern to find his body. They found it broken and bruised, and he was dead. Upon looting him, they went in the normal route of the cavern and traversed through, finding a man named Talon, who they were searching for, as being an ex-member of the Hand, an elite group of assassins that has chased them into the city of Menengother and is still in pursuit of them. As they walked further into the troll's lair, they were met with the sound of somebody saying, "Help!" And that's where we start our session today. Mittens, take it away.
Yondala, help me! Oh Lord!
You guys hear somebody screaming for help, roughly about like 30 meters away from you to the south. What do you guys do?
Can I roll perception to see if Fora hears it? Like everyone hears it, or
you guys can all hear it. You don't have to.
We can all hear it.
Yeah, you don't have to roll a perception roll.
To the south.
To the south of you.
Gotho is immediately just walking, but not running, but walking slowly towards the source of the sound without really considering much else.
Okay. You guys can move your tokens on the map. It's let me see if I can show you. It's over this way. As around the corner, Talon seems to hang back for a moment as Jay...
Are you going to be coming with us, Talon?
I think so. I just, don't you seem a little... It's a little ominous. Cry for help? In a dungeon?
Well, it could be one of your men.
That's... yes, you're right.
If you're so concerned about your friends, you should come with us.
I will...
If you were in a dungeon, would you not cry for help?
Fine. I will lead. As he slowly approaches, you just come to like a small bend, where a sheer rock face is kind of like around the corner. There's a little dirt, a little muck. As you quickly skirt around the rock face, you're met with a man that just jumps out. No, you're met with the immediate stench. It assails your nostrils. You can hear absolutely nothing save for a few heavy breaths in the background. But the stench of dead, rotting, and burnt bodies, as in front of you three, as you guys all come around the corner, there's just a man being chewed alive by rats.
Not a man, you could say. You could say it's about a creature who's a humanoid in shape, about 3 feet tall, very definitely, probably a halfling.
Wait! You're being eaten by rats?
Apparently. So I've been told.
I assumed he meant a dead body of someone else.
No, he was talking about a dead body.
There's the man. Sorry, let me clarify. The man screaming help now. This is hard to do when he's not an NPC and he's an actual player. Is being eaten alive by rats. They make no sound, but as you look, there seems to be hundreds.
Over to him and attempts to pull him out of the nest of rats.
By the hips of Yondala, you're a saucy one! Ha ha! Boom!
Are you okay? Do you want help?
I'm more than okay now, my fine feathered sweet.
Gotho puts his giant hand on, so he puts it where his palm is kind of on the newcomer's face, and his fingers are wrapping over the top of his head, and then he just goes, shh. And so he's shushing him, but because it's a halfling and Gotho's hand is so big, he just wraps it around his entire head. and shh. Maybe troll in here. Gotho puts his mouth basically on the newcomer's ear, like right next to it, and goes, "Maybe troll here." Shh. And then lets go of his face.
Mittens, you do know that there's a troll here, just as a heads up.
Of course there's a troll here, my friend. Why do you think I'm here? Ha! Randall Beauregard's the name. Troll hunting's my game.
I don't... Oh. Okay. Talon
you
just
hunt
kind of...
trolls. Oh, this is perfect.
Yeah, yes it is. It is. It's totally going to get better, young one. At this point, I am firmly in this bone pit, correct? Like I'm on my back, being attacked by rats currently.
Yeah, as you guys like walk up and
are you like, is he chained to the ground or something? Like, how's he being eaten by? Is he not?
It's very much like a turtle caught on his back.
Roll me a perception check
with very heavy armor, trying to kind of roll back and forth as I'm saying all this.
As you guys walk up and begin to like you go, so you get closer, just like the fact that he is now screaming at you and you are there. The rats start to like scurry away from behind a couple of crates and sacks in the background. You see them like flitting into small holes in the wall. Roll me a perception check really quick, Gotho, because you're the closest.
I don't have the sheet up in front of me.
Don't worry, just
come here.
We're gonna only count your first roll, but I need you to do like 5 of them to get this green shit off my screen.
Perception checks?
Yeah, just perception checks. Okay, we're gonna go with the 20, but just roll me a couple more to get this thing off the main overlay here. There we go. That's good. All right. There's that nat 20. It's okay.
We'll take that one.
You'll get 5. You can have. I'll give you the nat 20 because you get a 20 regardless. As you look down at the bones, because you're leaning down to whisper in his ear, the bones underneath, they reek of death and decay. You've smelled this before of week old bodies. These are bodies that are freshly slain, but all of the bones have teeth marks on them. They seem charred and blackened and splintered as if burnt by like a huge fire, but you can tell they're incredibly fresh, and they all have teeth marks on them.
Are these large teeth marks like a large creature, or are they small like it was the rats?
With the nat 20, you'd be able to know it was immediately the rats. There were hundreds.
Is there anything else that, because at this point, now that we've got this guy calmed down and we found the source of the sound, Gotho's just kind of looking around in a 360-degree turn just to see if there's anything else down here that I can perceive.
Yeah, on the crates in the background, there's a small journal.
Okay. Is there anything else in the larger room that we're passing through?
Roll me another perception check for that separately.
Okay.
You can hear a heavy breathing in the background, just like rise. It's slow. It's methodical. There's something else in the room with you.
Okay.
From the...
Randall would like to stand up.
Yeah, you can stand up.
Whenever.
Like you can, your legs work somewhat fine. They just are numb from the pain.
Pain? Oh, from rats?
Being eaten by rats. Yeah.
That does sound painful. Gotho's not gonna pick up the journal, but he turns and looks over his shoulder at Fora and is waiting until she makes eye contact back with him. Like, if she's not looking at him, he's waiting until she happens to glance his direction.
Okay.
Fora is kind of glancing nervously down the hallway south of us, kind of trying to listen for any sounds or anything like that.
Yeah, give me a perception check. Okay, you two can hear this slow, methodical breathing from behind you as you look down this hallway. In the hallway in front of you, you see large footsteps that you recognize as the trolls. It's the only way you're able to ascertain what they are. But they're leading into the cavern.
Fora just looks over at Gotho and just nods at him.
Okay, once she's actually looking at him, he points at the journal but doesn't say anything.
Where is this journal located exactly?
Is
it behind?
let me see if I can. Can you guys see this right here?
Yeah,
Okay, all right, good. The
crate's
players.
behind him.
Yeah, it's right around here.
Does Randall see Gotho point toward the journal?
Yeah, you would. Yeah, if you're staring at them. Then
Oh, wait. Is there any light in here, and do halflings see in the dark? I can't remember.
do you have
I
light
don't
on
believe
your
they
sheet
dark.
right now?
No.
Like, you should all have like a cone of light around you. Dun dun
Right,
dun.
we do. I don't know if Mitten's character does or
I
not.
can like can I see in the dark? I can't see in the dark. So is there a source of light down here? Did what's his name bring a lantern?
I don't think. Yeah, you
guide
have.
was with us?
Yeah, it's like it's dimly lit, like the cavern you guys are in. That's how you're able to see your surroundings
Okay,
currently.
so we can see like 30 feet or so. Okay.
Yeah, you can see well enough. About 30-ish, maybe 20-ish feet in front of you because it's dimly lit.
Fora just walks right past Randall and
Okay.
wants to pick up this journal.
Okay. Let me see if I can do this correctly. Let me see if I can show this to you. Bum, 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 bum. Can you guys all see that?
Mm-hmm.
All right. If you zoom in on
Whoa.
it, would you like to read it out loud, or do you want me to?
We cannot get out.
I know it's out. Sure, I'll read it.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, Guys, this looks really bad. It says 10 days stuck in this hell. 10 days. Farron told me to meet him here to be initiated. It seems descending the crevice above wasn't the right way. The miners blocked the front entrance when they left, and I've not the tools to get in or out. I've never smelled troll shit this fierce. Look for the crack to enter, he says. The fuck is that supposed to mean? I can see a crack, but the goddamn troll is in my way, Farron. The troll is in my fucking way. I'll find the fucking riches below and then tear their throat out if it's the last damn... And then it trails off there. Huh. Interesting.
Descending.
I guess so.
What is descending?
Like what we did earlier when we were going to find Jody, going down. Into a space like this.
So he did not fall in like Jody.
I don't think he fell in like Jody. Although I don't know if he is still alive.
I don't think anybody fell in like Jody.
Poor Jody. Before it just makes like a little symbol over her heart.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can she keep this journal? She's gonna come back over here and just
Yeah, you can
go
keep
through.
it.
Would you like to see it?
Reading not easy for Gotho. And Gotho turns and looks at Talon and says, can you hear breathing? Troll is close.
Yes, I could.
We should set a trap.
Yes.
Trolls are strong.
Okay, well, this is the trap we were talking about, right? With you have the bear trap and the lantern. Where are we setting it? Right here? Right here. Right here.
Right where you are standing.
Okay, I will move aside.
No. Back the way we came. The path we know already. Never hunt in a place you have not been.
But
Gotho's moving
Okay.
back to the northeast where
Okay.
we originally came from.
Yeah.
So like up here. And I'm gonna set my trap right about here.
Okay.
Where he's standing-ish.
Now, what are you doing with this trap? What exactly are you trying to accomplish?
So I have what is effectively a bear trap that we know is too small to catch a troll.
Yeah.
But I'm also putting I'm just gonna take the 3 vials of lantern oil that we
Yeah.
took earlier. Gotho's gonna take those vials of lantern oil and put 2 of them inside the trap, like on the inside edge of the metal.
Okay.
And just leave it like that. And then I'm gonna.
Are there any
he's gonna-
rats or in the bone pile or anything like that?
There's like 1 or 2 like skirting around. Still,
Can
they're
Fora
uninterested.
grab one and use it for the bear trap?
Okay. What are you trying to do with the rat?
Can we like maybe lure the troll with the rat?
You can certainly try.
Okay, she wants to just kind of snatch a rat
Yeah.
out of this pile of bones.
Yeah, you find like one that's
And
like
she really
somewhat
quickly-
distracted.
Breaks its neck.
Oh. Your talent.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Let's see if maybe we can throw this over here. Maybe blood will attract it.
I don't think trolls eat rat.
And she slams it down.
They are too small. Gotho's he finishes like setting up the bear trap, and now he's like making sure that all 3 of the others see what he has done. Like, don't step on this.
Give
he's
me
pointing at it.
while you're setting it up to carefully place the vials. Just give me like a dexterity check to make sure that your hands are nimble enough to place them without setting off the trap. That's a save. Give me a check.
Oh, whoops.
You're lucky. All right. You're lucky that wasn't your check. You like carefully and you carefully place them down, making sure like it seems like the trap almost goes for a moment, but you hold your hands, place them all down lightly. What are you like? Are you trying to get the trap to close on the vials?
The idea here is that when the trap goes off, it may not be able to catch the troll, but these vials of oil are going to shatter all over its legs and feet.
Okay.
So he's like setting the vials on the teeth.
So you have no ignition source in there. You're going to provide the ignition source. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Oh no, that's coming later.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was. All right, no worries. You get that, and you kind of clearly talent.
Gotho stands up after he's done with it, and then Gotho just ignites a standard torch and is holding it in his hand.
Okay.
Which I have like 30 torches now because I have all of mine and all of Jody's. So he ignites a torch, and then he's gonna hand one to Fora.
Okay.
And then he's igniting another one and keeping it for himself.
Okay.
Oh, thank you, Gotho.
When
So
troll,
definitely useful, I
when
suppose.
troll is wet, we burn.
Oh, we burn him. I like this plan.
And
I
then,
say, good fellow, you wouldn't happen to have another one of those torches handy, would you?
How do we know what you're going to do with the torch? So,
Gotho just
I'm
hands
here
him
to
one.
burn a troll, madam. What are you here to do?
Why you come here to fight a troll alone?
would you like to be our test subject, sir?
Test subject? No, I'm here to slay a troll, you foul temptress.
Of course you are. We're all here to slay a troll. One way or another.
Temptress.
Talon pipes. I'm here to get people. Have you seen the people, the small man?
Small man?
Guys,
Small man?
what,
Are you talking to me, sir?
Gotho
I-
puts his hand. Gotho puts his hand on his face again. Just,
You're only inches smaller than me, but it's a term of endearment. What have you seen the people? Never mind your height, my height. Have you seen the people? The villagers, the refugees, rather.
I'm able to wrestle some of Gotho's fingers out from in front of my face. I said, "You mean the children? The children that have been fed to the troll? That is why I am here."
Oh, dear God.
Oh,
it sounds like this troll has been hunting man for a long time.
well,
Today, Gotho is the hunter. And then he's gonna light another torch and just start walking forward.
okay. As you walk
Randall is
forward,
right there at his side, just ready for a fight. He's been itching for this since he got down here.
as you walk
Fora's
forward,
just glaring at Talon like, are you coming with us?
I need all of you
Does
to roll me initiative.
I'm just following Gotho.
As you walk forward, the heavy breathing is no longer, and in front of you, which you guys jumped the gun on, stands a large troll that's been pressed up against the back of the room. As he sees the torch, he presses back further, and he just lets out this bellow of a roar and smashes his club on the ground twice and charges forward for you, Gotho. All of you guys roll me initiative. Why do I never have a d20? You cheated last week. You knew the troll was there. Okay, that's his initiative. I saw that last week.
Even today, I saw like the hand of the troll.
Yeah, I forgot to move him off the board.
When we moved down here to get him, like as we're walking forward, I could see the giant troll arm sticking out.
It's fine. It's okay. Another plan gone awry. Let me see really quick. And the troll. Okay, all right. As he rushes forward towards you, do you have your character sheet and everything? Okay, never mind. You have your character sheet. Mittens, you rolled your initiative. Gotho, I need your initiative. The troll is just. Did you?
You already got it.
Oh, it was 13. Okay, my bad. The troll is rushing towards you. Club just bashing it off the ground as he runs. Footsteps. You have a moment to react as he's charging at you. What do you want to do?
Gotho's just gonna jump back across. He's gonna take a step or two and then jump way over and clear the bear trap that he set.
Okay.
To this side.
Okay. Give me.
And as he's going, he's like nudging the halfling as he's backing up, like come with me, and is dragging him that way.
Okay. This is the halfling. Oh fuck. There's two halflings. This is Randall.
Oh yeah, Randall.
Okay,
sorry,
yeah.
the one that's like right next to me.
Randall absolutely resists and tries to brush away the.
Okay. Just give me a quick
The
dexterity
pull.
check so you avoid the trap and everything as you're just caught in battle and turning around and running. Yeah, you make it fine. You quickly, for a moment, you almost forget it, but then you quickly skirt aside. Are you holding your turn there, or are you just waiting there? Because you can still hold your turn if you'd like to.
Gotho is like, after he jumps over the thing, he turns around at the troll.
Yeah.
And then he just roars. Like, Gotho's never roared before, but he's like trying to get the
Okay.
troll's attention. And
All
he's
right.
using the demonic speaking voice that he normally does. Or when he gets angry or flustered, the demon voice comes out. So as he jumps over, he turns around and says, "Come and get me!"
All right, give me an intimidation check to intimidate the troll like towards you, taunt him, to aggro him. Yeah, as you do that, and he, kind of surprised by your speed, sees you, and then you scream at him, and he whoa, and bangs the club even harder against the ground. You can see the stone shattering and flying, a piece of the wall flying off as he charges towards you. Are you holding your turn, or are you passing right now?
I'm taking a held action, and my action will be strike with the torch if this thing hits the bear trap.
Yeah. Let me see. Has to
Or
make a
actually,
percent-
never mind.
Oh.
Forget striking with the torch. My held action will be throw the torch onto the trap if this guy steps in it.
Okay, that's all right. 11. The troll was okay, and your initiatives. Jesus Christ. Battle is hectic. As that happens, Talon is going to. He kind of jumps aside and all right, and loads up a crossbow. Takes a shot to try and persuade him over even more. Yeah, that is a. Okay. As he loads it up, still shaky from your roar, the crossbow and then ting off the wall behind the troll as it just keeps barreling on towards you, and he's going to move back 10 feet and wait for everyone else. It is the troll's turn. Distracted, not even worried about you, Jody. He's going to rush forward 20 feet. And roll a perception check. Okay. As he quickly... What's up?
I get an attack of opportunity, correct?
Only if he moves by you. He's in your space right now. He's going to, as he comes barreling at you, kind of glint of the trap shines off of the torch, and he foot hangs over the trap, and then puts it back down away from the trap, and turns to you, Randall, and Fora, and goes to make an attack with his massive club that you now realize is just a tree. It's just a big-ass tree, probably one of the ones that were ripped out from the forest above. He's going to swing at you, Randall, with a...
Tree.
With a tree. 14. Does that hit?
No, it does not.
Fucking paladins. And here begins
Not
Mittens
even
never
close,
getting hit.
my good man. You're a big fella, aren't you? Just like me. Ha ha! Boom.
He brings it down. You quickly, as you're saying that, you dodge to the left, and the tree just next to you. Fora, you're like quickly taken off balance because you're so close. And the troll ends its turn. That is you, Fora. What do you want to do?
Fora's just kind of been looking at his legs and seeing what he's doing with his legs, and if he's actually paying attention to the lower half of his body, because
Yeah.
she'd really like to just stab him in the legs if she can, or like some joint, like a kneecap or something.
Yeah.
Or you just slice it and really disable him.
Okay, yeah, like his foot is now that he's turned, like he saw the trap and knew like, okay, don't run forward. But now that he's turned to you, he just seems to be like teetering a little too close to the trap. So go ahead and give me an attack roll if you want to.
Okay, she's gonna use her rapier. Kaboosh.
Okay. All right, it hits. Give me that damage. Are you just like aiming for the kneecap?
Yes.
He's gonna make a strength saving throw. Okay. As you thrust forward with your rapier, you catch it in the knee, and you see the tendons just as they across your blade, they seem to like splay out from his knees, and the troll's as it goes down to catch its knee, but the foot slides out, triggering the trap. Let me roll for damage on the trap. Actually, you can roll for damage. Roll me a d4 on the trap, as it just like closes around his big toe.
Okay. You feel that, you big bastard?
Okay. It takes 2 damage. Okay. As it, you just see the trap just closes in, and the oil splashes everywhere. It doesn't even notice the pain, as it's more focused on the blood just flying out from its knee right now. You've essentially like flayed his kneecap. And that, if you want to end your turn, that brings it to Gotho's.
Does anybody need healing at this point? I don't think anybody's actually been struck, right?
No.
Okay, so yeah, she's gonna end her turn. She's gonna save
That
up
would
and
also
spell.
trigger my reaction ability right there, wouldn't it?
Which reaction ability?
Or not reaction, but like
Oh,
my
your
held
held
action,
turn? Yeah, that's
tossing the torch.
Yep. That's why I said it's your turn. Yeah.
No, I mean before my turn starts, I get this as like a bonus beforehand, right?
Oh no, this is like your action. So like if you can go with your movement, right, and you can hold your action for a specific thing. So if you want to throw the torch right now as your action, that would be your action. That is what you held your action. What held your turn for?
Okay, I'm just for clarification. This is using the action from my first turn, or I'm consuming. Okay, yes. Yeah. Then I'm doing that.
Okay, so you take the torch. You throw it. I'd say it's close enough. You don't have to make any checks. As you throw the torch, and it hits the troll. Roll me 1d8 fire damage really quick in the chat. As the torch connects with the foot, and it immediately starts to climb up his knee to the point where he's currently holding his knee. It does 3 damage. Okay, and all right. That brings us to your turn, Randall. What do you want to do?
I, as a bonus action, cast shield. I hold out my right hand and place it on Fora's shoulder, standing right next to me, and I cast Shield of Faith.
Okay.
And as a bonus action, and she gets +2 to her AC till the end of the fight. And then I'm gonna hit this guy really freaking hard.
Okay.
That's the plan.
All right. Let me check. That is a hit.
There you are, madam.
That is a hit.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
All right. Where are you aiming? Just like the gut? Or are you aiming for the knee again, or?
I'm going for the large artery right to the left of his groin.
Wow, were you a surgeon? All right, you bring the axe in.
With this axe, yes, I am,
right
sir.
on, like,
yes, I am.
Like kind of near his pelvic region. You don't quite get it, but it just sinks into his skin as the troll, boom, holding its knee now, looks down at you and, little man, and kind of just.
In my defense, it was rather a small target.
You deal 6 damage.
Boom.
Blood now just starts to a fresh layer starts to go down his other leg. That brings it to. You rolled a 13, right, Gotho?
Can I use my movement action at this point?
You can.
Can I use my movement action at this point?
Yes, you can.
I want to now run. Let's see. How basically can I get over towards Gotho as far as I can? Can I pass through L square?
Yeah, you can pass through his legs. Like you're small enough, you can pass through his legs.
I'm gonna roll underneath this guy and try to get on the other side of this trap over here by Gotho.
All right. What's your AC again? 19.
19.
All right. As you run through in his anger of you, he gets an attack of opportunity. He's gonna swing the tree and narrowly over your head, Fora, as it comes and clips you.
Whoa.
Randall, as you kind of you're running towards Gotho, you don't even expect it, and suddenly, right in your right side, it sweeps you. Roll me a strength check really quick, or strength save. Sorry, strength save.
Strength save. Okay.
Yeah. to see if it actually sweeps you off your feet. It does. It sweeps you off your feet, and you fly into the wall over here, landing with a thud. You can feel like the back of your skull almost crack as you take 2 points of bludgeoning damage from hitting the wall, and I don't have this marked down. Okay, I'm just gonna go with that then. And you take 2 points of bludgeoning damage as the tree hits you. You are
okay. So 4 total.
You 4 total. I just want you to know.
Troll hits like a wuss.
If you're feeling unlucky,
I know. I was like, that tree doesn't hit very hard.
If you're feeling unlucky, he rolled a nat 20 and he got a 1 on his damage modifier. I just want you to know that.
Feeling really good right now.
Okay.
Feeling really good.
Yeah. That's the only way he hits you was a nat 20.
Could have got a lot worse. All right.
All right. And that brings us to your turn, Gotho.
Okay. Gotho's taking the third and final vial of oil that I have in my inventory.
Okay.
And I know I have that warhammer from earlier, but Gotho's actually sticking to his giant club and shattering the vial of oil on the end of the club.
Oh shit. Okay. All right. I'll say that you're okay, keep going. Sorry.
I'm just going to sweep the club through the open fire as I hit this thing for my attack this turn.
All right, roll me an attack roll.
Okay.
Shit, nice. All right. Roll me your damage, and then add 1d4 to that of fire damage. All right. As you bring in your what is that 7 plus 3 though? Is that?
That's the 3.
Oh, that's roll 20 counting the crit. Okay, so I'm just gonna double the 7 instead of adding the 3. That's still because that's how we do nat 20. So as you bring the club in and slam it against its the same wound that Randall had made, the fire passes through, and you see it now start to it singes the troll's wound. The blood stops pouring, but the force of impact, you can hear of 7 of his bones breaking as your club just strikes it with immense force, and it steps back 1 or 2 steps from the swing. Is there anything else you want to do? Do you want to follow it up with a bonus attack?
I'm gonna use my my follow-up on armed strike.
Since it stepped back a few steps, you have to move a little bit closer, just as a heads up.
That's fine.
Okay.
Gotho will take a step forward, assuming I can do so without stepping in my own flaming oil trap, or
Yeah, no, it wouldn't the ground. It would have quickly dispersed. It's just now. You can see his leg. The flames are still kind of going, but they're starting to disperse as well.
Okay.
So you're safe.
So Gotho's
hit.
So he finished smacking it with the club, and now he's gonna. How tall is the troll?
It's about 33 feet tall.
Okay then.
It's a big ass cave.
Okay.
Yeah.
In that case, Gotho's going. I was gonna say punch it in the face, but if it's that tall, I think I'm just gonna aim for the knee. Aim for the knee instead. The same one that we've all been hitting. And just go for a spinning kick right there.
All right, give me the damage roll. Yeah, as you on the left side of the knee this time, not where the cut is. You bring your foot in as hard as you can. You hear another crack as your foot hits it, and the troll again. Whoa, big man. You can see another, a few bones now stick out of his knees, kind of leaning and limping on his left knee, and blood is just splaying out of it now. 5 damage. You guys are beating the shit out of this troll now.
I'm gonna also burn the key point for my flurry of blow follow up as well.
Jesus Christ. All right, go ahead.
So that's two more unarmed attacks.
Yeah, welcome to level 2, guys. All right. They both hit. Roll me the damage on the second one. Okay, as you boom, 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 boom. 11 damage as you strike the knee repeatedly. You can hear it crushing to almost a pulp as it just continuously. You hear the troll start to whimper a small amount as you're beating on its knee, and it's now leaning completely, knee on the floor, foot behind him, on one leg still kind of, and brandishing the club ready to attack. Roll me a perception check really quick. Okay, you see as its turn starts, the flesh that you were punching, you see it slightly start to grow back over, and the blood stop pouring, and then the troll, as soon as the flames flicker again, as the wound starts to immediately open up again, and you have stopped its regenerative properties for 1 turn with the fire damage. Let me just get a fucking tally on the beatdown you've given. It's going to take a swing at you immediately with the giant tree. What's your AC?
I think it was 14. Let me check.
Okay.
Hold on. My character sheet says 12, but I know that's wrong. It's
It is. I changed it to 13.
Yeah.
It's actually 14
With
because it's my modifiers on top of my base armor class of 10, so it's 4 plus 10.
Okay, yeah. So as you quickly seeing the tree come down, you immediately sidestep as the club again into the ground next to you. You all like kind of lose your footing for a moment, but quickly come back to it. It's going to stop after that. Give me 3 seconds. Actually, no, sorry. It's going to use multi-attack as it brings down the club yet again. Troll can't roll for shit, man. As it brings it down on your second location, you quickly dodge to the side again. Can't seem to hit you. The pain on its knee is too much. As it brings us to Talon's turn? I think I made Talon, or the troll, go before Talon. Whoopsies. As Talon's turn,
Talon's nervous.
He's going to take yet another crossbow shot, this time trying to steady himself. The bolt, still shaking from the rumbles of the floor, flies off the back of the rock face, the roof above, and he's going to move down here and kind of hide behind this wall. That brings us to, I believe it's your turn, Cora.
Yes, Fora wants to, she wants to use Bardic Inspiration on Gotho because he's doing the most damage to
Okay, go ahead.
Troll at the moment.
Yep.
So she's gonna just...
Die.
She essentially, yeah. She's just gonna whip out a song on her flute.
Okay. Oh.
Then she's just gonna hear Sandstorm echo throughout the entire chamber. You can do it, Gotho. I believe in you.
Gotho kind of
Meme
looks at her and
loving
says,
fuck.
Gotho looks at her. She's doing that. Is like, I will hit him harder if you stop.
All right.
After that, does she have an option to do another? Does that take an action?
Let me see really quick. You also get 1d6 of inspiration that you can use on any attack or any ability check or save, rather. Gotho. Bardic Inspiration. Let me see. I believe that's a full action, if I'm not mistaken.
I think it is too.
No, it's a bonus action. It is a bonus action, so you have a full action still.
Woo! All right, then she's just gonna take her rapier.
Okay.
And actually, Gotho is hurt, isn't he?
No.
I don't know if I'm allowed to answer that.
Well, I mean, if you're hurt, you can visibly describe it, or so she can tell.
Okay. Gotho looks. He's actually looking really smug at the moment.
Randall is crumpled in the corner, having been hit by a fucking tree. And
Yeah, but it wasn't that much, though.
just so we're all on the same page here.
Gotho looks visibly smug at all of his successful dodging so far, and is just standing there like a baseball batter with his flaming club up, like, come here and I'm gonna hit you again.
Randall's catching his breath in the corner of the room.
I suppose I should help him out. And she's gonna use Cure Wounds on Randall.
Okay. Roll me the.
Cure Wounds!
It's magical.
Can I cast this at level 1 or level 2?
You can cast it at level 1. You don't get access to level 2 spells until level 3, I think.
Alright. Boom!
Alright. Why is that a double? We're gonna go with the 5. I don't know why it's rolling double, but we'll go with the left numbers. You get 5 health back, Randall. So you just feel this calming wave of, the reverberations around the cavern just echo, and you feel yourself, your wounds start to close, the blood stops flowing from your legs, and the pain is no longer numbing your legs. Did you want to move or anything for her, or? Fora? Do you want to move? Fora?
Does she get a move? I thought my turn was over.
You can take it. You have your movement still. You can move if you want.
Well, son of a gun. She is gonna get the heck out of Dodge. She's just gonna go right over here. Boosh.
Okay, as you
She's
do,
gonna be mine.
again, the troll seeing you leave, the music annoying it takes another swing. This time
dang.
sideways. What's your AC? It's not lower than 7, is it?
No.
It's not. As you
Four.
hear the whoosh of the tree coming, you instinctively duck and it over your head. It almost catches on your hair for a moment, but it kind of quickly overhead. Talon just whoa, ducks as well. That brings it to your turn, Randall. You're knocked prone. You have to spend half of your action to, or half your movement to stand up if you'd like.
Can I spend half of my movement action to like spring up onto my feet, fully rejuvenated by this amazing cure wound spell?
Yeah,
So I just kind of flip up onto my feet.
give me a badass dexterity
I
check.
feel fantastic.
Give me a dexterity check with advantage
Going for the knee.
Give me your backflip
Going
check.
for the knee. Wait, I have a backflip check.
You have
Not
a
a
backflip.
backflip. I'm just like
you
flipping
said
on
you
them.
said
Okay,
you're
what is it?
rejuvenated.
What do I have to roll for
Just
my
give me a
backflip
dexterity
check?
check with advantage.
Okay, got you.
Let the viewers see your backflip.
Ha-ha!
You do it. Perfect 3-point. Kind of
I
just
did
like
it
arms
perfect.
out in the air like a ballerina would after they land a sick 360 no scope.
That's only I have a shield in one hand
So
and a battle axe in the other.
killing the immersion. Get in there and make your attack if you want.
And then I dart in. I go for the same knee.
Go ahead.
As hard as my small
Okay, the
arms
wounded
can
one.
swing.
Gotcha.
You fell beast!
It hits.
Very nice. I'm then going to, on top of that, can I?
I need the damage.
Yes. Okay. I'm going to use. Hang on. What's it called? Oh my crap! I'm like totally. Oh, okay. Sorry. I have 3 different pieces of paper going on here. I'm gonna use Divine Smite, so I get 2d8 damage on top of whatever damage I roll.
Yep.
So I'm gonna roll this damage first.
Fucking
So 9,
balance.
and then I'm going to roll 2d8. So 14 plus 9, 23.
That's a fucking. You guys get hit that hard at level 2, man. Every monster is immediately 200 health from now on. Yeah, as you swing it in, you guys see his blade start to glow with like this holy energy.
as I bring down the axe on his knee, what it looks like an explosion takes place
Okay, there you
of
go.
lightning and holy power. And as this explosion happens, Randall cries out, "Ha ha! Boom!"
Let me make the troll make a. You hit for 25, yeah? Okay. As you
23 total.
Are you bringing 23? Oh yeah, 23. My
23,
bad.
yes.
As you bring the axe, are you bringing it sideways or downwards? This is key.
I'd probably bring it sideways, trying to sweep his
All
leg.
As you bring the axe sideways, the explosion, as soon as it makes contact with the already extremely busted knee, you can see the just blood all over the floor. It straight through the leg and out through the other side.
Like it cuts
as the
through his
troll-
leg.
Oh, little man! Leg! As the leg now kind of rolls away, like slowly, not too far, but it kind of puts its arm down, almost crushing you right to the right of you. The tree trunk now in the other hand, as it's just kind of limping backwards, ever so slowly, trying not to fall over. It's now on its other knee, as you've completely cut the leg off.
Yeah!
That brings
But he's
us...
not prone. He's not prone though.
He's not
we
prone,
haven't knocked
no.
him prone.
He's holding
Okay,
himself
okay.
up. He made a strength save. Give me... That's everything. Yeah, so it's up to your turn.
That's
Go
everything I can do. Yeah, right
Yeah.
there.
You dumped it all.
I just full, Charlie's Angels 2, full throttle. That's totally a super bad reference.
That's a terrible reference. All right, Gotho, what
It's
do
an
you want to do?
amazing reference.
Okay. I'm going. So you said the troll is limping backwards and essentially using its club as a walking stick.
It's actually got the club in the other hand, and it's just kind of like shuffling its hand backwards. You can see it like wince in pain. It's not going too far, like not enough to be in action, but it's wincing in pain as the stump drags across the stone. You can hear the bone like cracking and dragging.
Oh, like the splintered bone that's sticking out. Oh,
Yeah.
got you.
Okay. So is it if it's limping down? I'm assuming it's no longer standing up to its full height, right?
No, it's about 20 feet tall right now.
Okay. Yeah, what the heck? Gotho's going to basically, I'm gonna make my I'm gonna use my attack, but instead of the club, it's a full-on football linebacker tackle and try to knock this thing prone.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Give me a I'll say athletic. No, just give me a straight up strength check. Just a.
Okay. It's
just a
for
straight up
for shoving someone prone. Is it not athletics?
Yeah, but it's a fucking troll.
Okay.
He's 20 feet tall, so that's why I said just straight up. I'm gonna make him make an opposing strength check. Nat 20. So as you go and you begin to barrel into his, he just kind of sticks out his stomach like a fat man would in a movie, and you just kind of bounce off of it. Going back a few feet.
Like a fat man in a movie.
Okay. Gotho, not to be deterred, he's going to attempt it again with using my follow-up attack.
Okay.
Or can I try twice?
I
guess instead
I'd say only the once, because that would be like a full, like, your bonus action is your follow-up counter or unarmed attack, right?
Okay.
Yeah, this would take a full action.
Okay. Since I failed to knock it over, then I'm gonna use my flurry of blows then, and use my 2 unarmed attacks and target the arm that is now holding the club.
Okay. That is his right arm. The picture is a lie, but that is his right arm.
Okay.
Now. Give me the
wherever
unarmed
he's
attacks.
holding the club, I'm just punching him in the elbow.
Okay. Both of them hit. Yeah, both of them hit. Give me the damage. Okay. All right. As you kind of bring both your fists up in like an uppercut motion to kind of connect right underneath the armpit, right at the armpit, and you can feel like the whole thing. As he like kind of slowly trying to move back faster now. You feel the cracks of his bones as you punch, and you see the skin immediately start to bruise. The already dark skin now even darker and clotted with blood as you deal 13 damage to it. That is 13, right? Yeah, my math is right.
Yes.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, that'll end the turn.
You guys hit like fucking trucks, man. Okay. That brings us to Talon's turn. He's going to throw the crossbow down. It kind of skits over to you, and he's going to move forwards and just go for an attack with these 2 slick curved knives that you see him immediately pull out of his back pocket. He's going to go for a 1 attack and 2 attacks. As the momentum of him pulling them out, he misses the first one, but comes in for the second one, and then quickly hooks it backwards and digs it across the troll's stomach. Dealing... Alright. 5 damage. Okay, and that's going to end his turn. It's the troll's turn. As he's limping away, Jody... Or not Jody, sorry. I'm gonna take a while to get used to that. Randall, you've
had a week, dude. You've had a week.
The leg that was decapitated, was cut off. With his free hand, he quickly grabs it and rights it, and the leg immediately starts to hop towards you.
You mean like the separated leg from his body is hopping
starts to hop towards you. Just kind of hopping, and he quickly goes back to limping. You see the stub.
How big is this leg? Like this leg, I'm 3 feet tall, so like this leg is
it's like,
what? He's a 30-foot tall thing.
It's about like 8 feet tall. Yeah, it's just massive.
8 feet from the knee down. From the knee down, it's 8 feet.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's this just massive, like almost tree size to you leg.
Yeah.
Just hopping towards you. As you also roll me a perception check. You and Gotho really quick. Okay.
I see all.
Gotho, roll me a perception check. Okay. You both see the leg that he's dragging. Even though he's dragging the stump, it begins to immediately form into a stump. As this time, what you had noticed before, Gotho, the flesh fully closes over. The bone kind of recedes back into his knee, and new skin starts to form. Do
we see a new leg like starting to grow out, or is it just like basically it's like capped over and it's healed over the wound?
Yeah, with your roll, it looks like a new leg is starting to form.
Shit. He's growing legs!
Mark down. This is the weirdest thing I've ever written down. Leg. Initiative 3.
Leg.
As the troll's going to, is going to bring down the club on Talon. Okay. It strikes as the club comes down, or the tree, whatever you want to call it, comes down, and Talon kind of gets out of the way, but it crushes his leg. Just Dealing. What dice did I decide? Yeah, that one. Oh shit, son. You hear the leg completely as you look back as the troll lifts up the tree trunk. You see the leg completely, almost diagonal to the front. It has been broken completely. The bones jutting out as Talon's now prone and limping. Kind of trying to get away. That ends.
Who's short now?
I think that ends its turn. You fucking. That brings it to your turn, Flora.
She's noticing all this from the back, and then she pulls out the fire arrows that she just got a little bit ago in the last episode. And she goes, huh, trolls, fire, trolls. Huh. So she readies her short bow and prepares to fire off one of these fire arrows.
All right, give me an attack.
Let's see if we can hit you from here.
Don't light me on fire.
It does strike, yeah, and then roll me an extra 1d4 fire damage.
Okay.
Okay, the arrow just twing off the bow and immediately like straight into the throat, just and you see the fire damage. It doesn't like immediately engulf the head, but it does start this like trail. You now notice that there's like a small oil tip on each of the arrows, and this trail of fire starts to slowly trickle down its chest. You see it charring the skin. It quickly dissipates. Roll me a perception check. Okay. You don't quite notice anything happening, but you do take note that the seemingly cut off leg is now growing over his left leg, and that is, if you want to do anything else, let me know, but that's your turn after that.
Huh. What a shame. Does she I think that's her turn.
Yeah, if you have a bonus action or if you have movement you want to do, that's...
Nope, she's gonna stay back there.
All right.
She's good.
Brings it to your turn. Randall, what do you want to do?
I want to hit him again.
Okay.
Well, wait a minute. Where's this leg?
The leg is like right like under his arm. Kind of like let me see if I can. It's like right here. I'm sorry, I don't have a token for his. I didn't expect you to cut off his leg.
Give us a leg token, Jay. Come on. Give us a leg. No, okay. How formidable does this leg? Okay, can I like do a real quick check?
Yeah.
I don't know if this is history or whatever. How much do I know about trolls and their dismembered bodies to know like if I kill the troll?
Yeah.
Will the leg stop?
Just give me a straight up like intelligence check.
Just
see
intelligence,
what you
like this is like
remember.
a duh thing. All right. God damn.
You know that fire stops trolls' regenerative properties. And you've heard like tales of them growing legs and arms back. But nothing on the leg.
But this is new stuff.
Yeah, a reanimated leg is some weird shit.
This is a story I'm gonna be telling at the tavern next week.
Yeah.
All right. I guess does the leg get an attack of opportunity? Like,
you can find out.
God, I hope
what
so.
next week on? Okay, I'm gonna step around this leg here.
Okay.
All right, excuse me. Step around this leg, and deal this guy a hell of a blow to his other leg.
Okay, you'd have to get around to the other side to hit the other leg.
To his other leg.
All right, as you walk away, the leg immediately tries to flatten you as it falls down. Give me a dexterity save to not be crushed, and it's going to roll an attack roll. Okay. As you see this leg start to like go up on its tippy toes as you're running away, it's kind of like one of those scenes where like the boulders falling down in the canyon, and you make it out just at the last second, like behind you. It leaves like what your feet are shaken as it crashes into the ground. It's now laying horizontal. Again, I'm sorry I don't have a token to represent this, but you make it out just at the last second.
Jay.
I know.
More leg
Here,
tokens.
we could use. I mean, we could use a chest if you really want. Like, do you want to use the chest?
Hey. Leg or bust, all right? If we're not using an actual leg, no.
Now, is it the leg or is it the bust? Come on.
DM doesn't have severed leg tokens
God.
just waiting.
God, what kind of?
These are rookie mistakes, Jay. You need those legs, man.
Hold on, 1 second.
You need to be prepared for these
I
situations.
will tell you if I can find you a leg. You wanna?
Don't worry about it.
Do you wanna?
Yes!
There you go. There you go. That's its leg.
There we go.
I hope you're happy.
All right.
I hope you're happy.
I am. I'm very happy. I'm
all right.
way happier
So
than
you-
I was before that showed up.
So you ran off to the other side. What do you want to do? You want to attack its other leg?
I'm going for his other knee, baby. I'm going for his other
give me
knee.
the attack roll.
Yondala! Whoop!
Damage. All right. You don't quite do what Fora did to the knee, but you bring it in just above as it sinks in, and the troll just it now doesn't even know what to do. It opens its mouth, but it just blood is just kind of curdling out of its mouth. And what else do you want to do? Do you want to? You only have Divine Smite once a day, so you can't do that.
Yeah. That's all we got. That's all we
immediately
got.
glares
The
down at you.
Movement, between the movement and
Yeah,
the action.
no worries.
That's it for me.
Okay. Now the leg.
Which is prone. Which is prone.
Which is prone and has no appendages for getting up.
Exactly, and has no way to get up.
As Randall strikes
only
the
action
troll, the leg instinctively, you can see it kind of start to like teeter, and then it kind of like, you could ascertain that this would be a leg shrugging and just rolls towards you. It just kind of shrugs as much as a leg could. You know, the toes like kind of curl a little bit, and it just rolls towards you, Gotho, and Talon. Make me a dexterity saving throw, as this 5 foot around leg is trying to
Talon's
barrel
prone
you.
too, isn't he?
Talon is prone. Yeah. Okay.
He's
this
short.
is
Doesn't
dex
matter.
save,
He'll go right over.
Okay. And the attack roll. Okay, it does hit. As you see, Talon, he kind of looks at the leg, just and as best as he could, pushes off with his other leg, also relying on his broken leg. You hear it crack for another time as he quickly shoots out of the way, as the leg barrels over you, Gotho, dealing. Oh, I dropped the dice. Fuck. Hold on. 1 sec. We got a noob here.
Leg damage dice.
I need a fucking dice box, man. Dealing 3 damage. As you just kind of feel this immense weight, you shrug it off, but it still pushes you down, and still the force of it striking you. 3 damage.
So Gotho is prone. Is that correct?
You're not marked prone. No, you. I'd say you're fairly big enough and strong enough to not, be completely bowled over by this, but.
By this giant leg.
I am the same size. I am the same size as this leg, which is rolling at me. It better not knock me over.
And that brings it to your turn, Gotha. What do you want to do?
Okay, so this leg has it's just like rolled up and kind of tried to bowl me over, and I assume is now stopped in front of me.
It stopped, like if you're facing the troll. If you're facing this way, it's just kind of like off to your left.
So it got past me somehow.
It got past you. Yeah, it rolled over you. You kind of shrugged it off, and it rolled over you, kind of type deal. Like you kind of, put your arm down as a ramp, and it just went right over you.
All right. Gotho is going to again attempt to drag this troll to the ground. This time by jumping up and grabbing its arm, whichever. Let's see. Which leg did we cut off? Its right leg or its
cut
left
off
leg?
the left leg.
And its club is currently held in which arm?
It's in the right arm.
Okay, he's going to jump up and grab its right arm and attempt to knock this thing prone again by dragging it down with me.
Okay. Yeah, you don't have to jump. It's still kind of using. The right arm. Yeah. Okay. Give me an athletics check. You also get a free 10 feet, right? Is that what your whatever your racial is? You get like a free 10
you can
feet.
jump.
Oh, yes.
Okay. So give me an athletics check just to go like the other couple feet to climb up and really grab onto it. All right. Yeah. You make it as you climb up. Grab the arm. You're now, dangling from the armpit kind of that you just punched. You're on its shoulder. What do you want to do?
Well, I was trying to knock it prone. That's still the attempt here.
how
Or
are
like
you how are you trying to knock
I'm
it
picturing
prone?
like some Black Widow stuff from the
Okay, if
Avengers.
it-
Jump up and grab it with his leg and like whip him
I
around.
was meaning just like jump up, grab, and like try to pull it down. And
So you
want to
use like the momentum of your jump forward to pull it backwards? Because that's the only way you'd be able to do
Sure.
that. Okay.
Sure.
It's a troll, man. Like, its
jumping
biceps
towards
are
it,
almost as
grab
big as
it and
you.
Drag it back.
Okay, so I'll say give me a strength check right now. Just you've already made it onto the arm with your momentum. See if you can pull it down. Okay, he's gonna roll against it. Just barely. As you pull for a second, you feel it stumble back, and it kind of it brings its arm forward and rights itself. You're still dangling there, but just the small moment, the momentum of its right arm coming forward and the club on it just brought it back right into standing up position.
Wait. I still have my bardic inspiration, correct? Because I never used that. Can I cash it in now?
But it's too late to use it on those rolls because we already went through the process
Oh
of it.
no.
Doesn't it like specifically say that I can use it after I've rolled?
No.
Or
No, you'd have to say, like, I'm going to use my bardic inspiration on this roll, and then roll, and I'd say, okay, add the 1d6.
Okay.
You're dangling off of a troll's arm. What do you want to do? You can climb up
I'm
it
gonna
if you want.
climb. I'm gonna climb up the rest of the way onto its head.
Yeah, I'd
Do
say
it. Do
it's
it.
distracted enough
That's what
from
Jody would've done.
righting itself that you're fine. You climb up, kind of straddle. You can't really, like, straddle your legs around it fully, so you have to, like, use your knees to hold on and pinch its neck. And I'd say that yeah, I guess you could have a bonus action to punch if you'd like. But that's pretty much most of your turn.
No, Gotho's actually just gonna clamp both of his hands onto the troll's eyes.
Okay.
And like cover its eyes.
Okay, yeah.
And just dig. He's gonna just grab it and bear hug its head, but dig his hands into its eyeballs as hard as he can, and just end his turn there.
Okay.
Holy crap.
Would that blind the troll?
Roll me a 1d6. And I'll tell you if it. Say, roll me 2 1d6s for each eye. Okay. As you bring your left hand and you sink your fingers in, you kind of hear like a as you like dig in, but you can't quite get it too well. But that's because on the right hand side, your finger is fully through. You hear a pop as you shove your fingers in there, and just you immediately feel this warm sensation of like blood and eye goo covering it. The troll starts to thrash wildly. Give me a strength saving throw to stay on as he's thrashing. As you pop the eye, immediately,
Okay.
it starts to
All right.
thrash as it brings back the club, trying to hit you, but it can't quite reach over its shoulders.
That is a beautiful strength save.
Good luck getting rid of me.
Yeah, you
Well,
managed
you're
to
up
like
against the
clamp your knees harder and just dig your finger in further. As the club can't reach you, as its arms are a little too long. You're okay.
Club can't handle me right now.
You're okay. That brings us to the troll's turret. I guess we're gonna take you here and put you right up on top of that troll there, bud. You're just
buddy.
You're kind of up there.
I really want you to have one hand up in the air as you're doing this. Your left hand is like up in the air while your right hand is inside
the
its
hand
eye.
that successfully bursted the eyeball is now waving in a circle over my head like I have a cowboy hat.
I wouldn't say that.
Holding
That's the
eyeball?
only thing holding you on there right now. Just a
Okay,
heads up. It's going to realizing it just can't quite hit Gotho right now. Going to in a downward swing, kind of like Dark Souls boss style, down right past its hip. It's going to try and hit you, Randall, with the club.
Randy is ready, baby.
All right.
Question.
Yeah.
Quick question is when with my eye or with my hand clamped on its other eye, is it closing the eye or is it just trying to look through my hand, or is it blind?
I'm wondering if this guy's blind.
It's
That's-
blind in
it
the
seems
right
like he
eye.
could be blind.
Because you've attacked, but you wouldn't be able to know what its left eye is doing because you're on the back of it. You can't quite see it.
Okay, can I feel its eyelid like on my left hand? Like close? Did it close the eye, or is the eye still open with my hand?
The
in
eye's
the
still
eyeball?
open with your hand.
Okay.
It as it brings down the club trying to hit you, Randall, just barely by as you kind of cling to its last leg, and it just kind of swoops by you, sending rocks and dirt kind of flung at the wall. Roll me a perception check, Randall.
Absolutely.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Never mind. And that brings us to... I forgot Talon's turn again. I'm an idiot. To Talon
Okay,
as
he's
he's...
just crippled in the corner.
Yeah,
It's honestly, yeah, he's not having a great day.
He's going to... Fora! Throw me the bow! Throw me the bow! And that's going to be his turn right there. That brings us to you, Fora.
Throw him the what?
He threw his crossbow down in front of you and charged forward.
You want me to throw this to you?
Yes! I can't stand!
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I forgot. So she
used to pay
she
Can we all
bends
just
down
say
and
Talon is keeping immense composure.
I feel
right
like
now.
everybody
Really
just
is.
forgets.
she bends down,
Yeah.
picks up the bow, and just lobs it at him.
Just give me a
with
quick,
kind of like
give me a quick
half-assed,
strength.
like, yeah.
Oh, half-ass? All right, give me a strength check with disadvantage then. You half-ass it.
Gets like 10 feet away from him.
All right, it's still managed. You kind of lob it, but not paying attention, you used a little bit more of your strength than you wanted to, and it just kind of lands like perfectly in his hands. Like, thank you. And that's. What else do you want to do? I'm not going to count that as like an action or anything. I'll say that's like your bonus action.
Oh,
Well,
that's
then
fine.
is it still what's his name's turn?
No.
Yeah, is it?
No, that
his-
no. He
oh,
ended
it's
his
not
turn.
his turn.
Nope.
Okay. Do you need any arrows, or
No.
are you just
I
going
have
to
bolts.
sit there?
I have bolts. I just forgot my bow.
Bolts. Oh, yes, of course. Right. Okay.
I love that they're having this conversation casually in the background.
Meanwhile, back on the top of the
Meanwhile,
train.
back in the ranch.
You good over there? You need bolts? You covered?
You okay?
Hey, you,
Good.
you need a
Was
drink?
she
or anything?
happy?
What's
She
up?
wants to. Where's the part? It was only one of the eyes that got bursted per
Yeah,
se, right?
the right eye is burst. The left eye.
The
has-
right eye. She wants to aim for the left eye with a fire arrow.
Okay. Give me the attack roll.
Okay. Steady.
Give me the damage roll. Okay. 1d4 fire damage.
The heck is? Oh, there it is.
Okay.
Oh,
As you let the arrow fly, aiming for the eye, it almost hits your fingers, Jesse, but it strikes right under the eyelid. As the immediately fire clouds his vision, you actually have to let go for a moment with your left hand, Gotho, as the fire just starts to consume its left right under its left eyelid and kind of drip down the cheekbone again, kind of sizzling onto his chest again. The black charred skin. Gotho, it smells like absolute shit. Burning troll skin is something you never want to smell again. And that is your damage. As you deal 3 damage worth of with fire damage to the troll.
sweet. That's all she's got, I think.
Okay.
Yes.
All
At
right.
the end of her turn.
Randall, your turn.
Ooh, what do I want to do here? Okay, so the last thing he did, the troll, was slam his tree into the ground right next to me,
Yeah,
right?
he
And I was
kind
able
of
to jump to the
swung it
side.
past his right hip, trying to hit you.
Now, can I? This is a tree we're talking about, right? It's not like a club that's been like scraped clean. It's a tree.
There's,
got,
I mean, like it's a
bark
tree,
on
but
it
it's
and all
had
that type of stuff.
some shavings off of it, like as if it's been
Because
rubbed
it's
on the
hit
wall.
stuff. It's just wear and tear, right? Okay. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna run up his tree. Giggity. I'm gonna run up his tree and attack his elbow with the furiosity of 1,000 horses.
Make the athletics check of your life. Are you holding your shield in your hand?
Will this affect that shitty roll I just did?
Yeah, it'd be a disadvantage, so you have the 5. As you try and like scrabble up the tree,
it's fine.
you
It's fine.
can't quite place it with your shield, and you quite quickly just kind of slide back down.
Ah, dang!
Yeah.
All right, what do you want to
Okay,
do
so
for
I
your...
failed on that. So that's my movement option. So I'm still like right here at the base, right here.
Yeah.
I will be content with hacking at his knee once more.
Okay, give me the. It doesn't hit as you, still kind of flustered from the not being able to climb up the tree. You swing forward, but prematurely as it just kind of right across its skin, but leaving no marks. It wasn't close enough to even really nick it.
Well, damn.
What else you want to do?
And that's it. That's all I got, baby. all I got in the
brings
tank.
us to the infamous leg, as it still unable to get up. I wish I could. Hold on. There we go. No, roll 20. Work with me here, baby. Work with me. Work with me. It does. All right. It can't rotate towards you because roll 20 is just not cooperating today. It never does. All right. It rolls towards you, Randall. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Got you, boo. Boom, baby.
All right. Nat
It's the most
20.
dexterous shit you've
You're
seen.
so lucky you rolled well. As it rolls by you.
Does it trip the troll?
It
Does it
doesn't.
trip the troll?
You immediately just kind of instinctively hearing the as it rolling towards you, kind of stick out your shield, and it just against the shield. You kind of hold your ground. Your feet slide back in the mud that you're on a little bit, but you hold firm as the tree just the leg just slams into you, and that's going to be its turn. Brings it back up to you, Gotho.
Okay. Okay. This should be fun. It'd probably be more productive to just hit the thing in the head, but we're gonna have some fun with this.
Famous
Gotho,
last words.
Gotho's gonna take. He's gonna pull the length of rope out of his bag with. Like, he's gonna try to stay clinging to the thing with one arm. Pull the rope out and just drape it around this thing's neck with his other hand.
Okay. All right. You quickly throw the rope around. You're trying to go around its neck. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Just,
You quickly
wrap the rope
throw it around and pull really quickly as you catch it in your left hand. You catch it around the neck. You can hear and you can see now the blood just kind of coming out of its mouth. It's just bubbling now. It makes this disgusting gurgling noise as you close in on the neck. What do you want to do with it?
Gotho's gonna hold onto the rope, and I'm using the 50-foot rope for the record.
Okay.
And he's gonna spring backwards off this, just put his feet into the back of its neck.
Okay.
And spring backwards as hard as he can, holding the rope.
Okay. Give me a. I'm just gonna say a straight athletics check with advantage. Are you trying to pull it down?
Yes, he's
Okay.
trying to drag it down,
All
and I'm
right.
using my bardic inspiration on this too.
Okay, there you go. Athletics check with advantage and the bardic inspiration. It's not 20, so that makes it a like a 31 or some shit with the bardic inspiration.
30. Come on down, boy!
As you guys see him with this incredible display of finesse, he kind of quickly wraps the rope around, pull it on the neck, and he secures it for a moment. The gurgling as he pulls and kind of with this graceful leap jumps off and just pulls, and the troll immediately for a moment, its eyes its other one eye kind of goes wide, and then boom as it crashes down with you. Give me a dexterity check just to roll out of the way.
Come back.
Come back.
Is this a check or a save?
Just a check. Yeah, you make it perfectly fine as you gonna let go of the rope as you hear the crash and you roll out of the way, turn around. The troll is now knocked prone. I don't think there's any way that I can show this on the map. But it is now knocked prone and just kind of thrashing its arms side to side. Give me a actually really quick. Randall misses it. The club kind of comes down right next to you, but you instinctively dodge out of the way. It does strike the leg though for.
Sorry.
Yeah, you see the club. As it misses you, it comes straight down on the leg, and just there's a huge dent left in it as the leg muscles. You can hear the crack yet again, and the skin just kind of deflates underneath. Blood kind of squirts out of the one side. Did you hit it with a fire arrow, Elspeth? Yeah, you did. Okay. Yeah, as again the kind of the bruises on its arm, they seem to again close for a moment, kind of shrink for a moment. The leg almost for a moment starts to grow, but then the fire oil still trickling down its face and its body, and the burn flares up, and the regenerative properties stop. That is Talon's turn. Now is the crossbow. Did you want your bonus action? Sorry.
Well, I was gonna say, instead of using my bonus action to hit it, because I didn't even launch an attack, so I don't think I can do that.
Okay, that's true.
Gotho's instead just gonna brandish his torch right over the thing's face while it's on the ground.
Okay, you're just
and
gonna
just
try
end
and
his turn doing
okay,
that.
cool. Are you like just holding it over its face, or actually hitting it with it?
Actually, I'm gonna have Gotho put his foot on the thing's head.
Okay.
He just stands on it and holds the torch in its face.
All right.
And that's it.
All right.
Going all Captain Morgan on that
Captain
thing.
Morgan.
Yep.
As the crash, kind of see Talon, whoo, and takes a shot. Right. You see the bolt, Fora, and you guys hear the troll just kind of like yelp in pain as the bolt just right into the genitalia of the troll for
Oh my.
right in the dick for 6
That's
damage.
automatic.
That's unfortunate.
That's automatically a crit.
That's
I wanted those.
for 6 damage. As it comes to the troll's turn, it's going to it's not going to try and get up. Instead, it's going to look up at you, Gotho. Make me a athletics check to contest the troll grabbing you. Okay, as you quickly kind of have to jump off of its face after having your foot on it, as the arm just kind of lazily comes behind its head trying to grab it. It touches the torch for a moment and then instinctively pulls its hand back as you put your foot back on there. And it's going to multi-attack and try and bring the club over to you, Randall. This troll can't roll for fuck all, man. It's insane. You again just kind of lazily dodge out of the way as it just flies across right over the top of your head. Your turn, Fora. What do you want to do? Fora.
Can you guys hear me okay? Hello?
No.
Can you
no,
hear me?
No, I can't hear you.
What
No.
the heck?
I can hear you now, but like
Now we can.
next week we'll try Zoom again.
Talking at my mic.
I think
I'm so sorry.
No, it happens with me. I think Curse has a VoIP problem with detecting.
Really
mics.
weird. Yeah, I was like,
We'll use Zoom next week.
we're gonna go ahead and move the character over
just really
here.
quick to you right now. Just want to the troll in its state. You can see it coughing up blood. You can see the burns and pockmarks all over its body from the different hits that it's taken. It's looking incredibly weak, almost on the final steps.
right,
go and do what
cool.
you want to do.
She, seeing this, would love to run up to him
Okay.
and just stab it right in the chest with her rapier.
I thought you were going to say in the dick. All right, give me the attack roll.
Or the dick, whichever.
with
I mean,
advantage because it's prone.
Don't attack the dick!
It's you
Okay.
get advantage because
With
it's prone.
I'm
advantage.
serious about this.
Right. Let's see if you're immune to this. Ugh. Oh.
Okay, it hits. You have advantage.
Oh, it's with
so,
advantage.
Yeah,
That's
so you have,
right.
yeah.
Sweet. Can she twist it a little bit?
Well, roll me the damage.
Jesus.
All right. Tell me how you want to kill it.
Oh boy! Thanks, Dad. So she wants to slice the sword completely upwards from
Okay.
where she stabbed it, which is like somewhere like in the middle of the stomach, sorta. Slice it upwards, and then turn around and place the rapier back in
Okay.
its back in
Yeah.
her pack.
You guys
and just
You guys see
like a boss.
Fora like immediately come into a running start as she runs and kind of jumps over its first foot and runs up the leg, bringing the rapier down behind her. She just kind of up from the stomach up to the chin, and you see the guts like immediately start to just kind of pop out and like it's you know like they burst out, kind of spilling out in front of it as she quickly in one deft motion just takes the rapier down and puts it right back into the hilt as the giant just
Sorry, boys. That was a split decision I made.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Haha! Boom!
You guys win! Congrats!
Gotho's face does not move at all at the pun.
The traditional Final Fantasy. You guys beat the troll. Congrats. Good job, guys. That was badass.
Hot ziggy.
As you all stand there, Randall, roll me perception check. And Fora, I'll say roll me a perception check as well.
Okay.
Okay. And the reason I didn't make you go roll this is because you're facing towards the troll. As far you look past the troll you see a large mat where it was sleeping. But just on the other side of this wall, you can see a small crack. And from what you would assume where he struck earlier and knocked like a rather large rock into it, the stone is kind of chipped away, and you can see what looks like a lantern on in the other side of this wall. It's just a small crack in the wall that would go otherwise unnoticed.
Ooh, right over here?
Yeah, right over to the left there, yeah.
She's just gonna walk directly over to it and peer in. Hang on, I see something over here.
Gotho's speaking as they do that.
Yeah.
He's just kind of looking down at the troll that he's like still standing on. He just kind of looks down at it, and then he looks up at the Randall, the halfling. He just kind of looks up at the halfling and says, "This troll will not hunt again."
Right. Sorry. Awkward silences are really the worst. Randall gives a curtain nod at that, and immediately walks over and begins. He takes out a hunting knife, and begins sawing off what is the remainder of the troll's genitalia.
Okay.
Ooh,
Just
look
kind
at
of-
this
just
over
kind of-
here.
Just kind of whistling as he does so, and nodding at Gotho, like it's the most natural thing.
Can Vora investigate this chest over here? She's just noticed.
What are you investigating?
Well, okay, not necessarily investigate so much as just open the chest and see what's in it.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and give me a dexterity save.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, no.
You quickly dodge out of the way as a pebble drops down from the roof and lands on the chest. As you open the chest, you find... I'm sorry. It's okay. You're fine. You're fine. You're alive. Don't worry. It was just a prank, bro.
Thank God.
As you're looting the chest,
Deciding.
Randall, right next to you, telling, "Hi! Help! Hello!"
No, I was gonna say, like, deciding between watching Randall saw the scrotum off of this thing, or seeing what Vora is finding. Gotho decides the chest is more entertaining,
Okay.
and
As
is
you walk up,
watching.
what little light there is in the cavern, there is now more, as the whole chest, the inside is glimmering. You, Fora,
Pulp Fiction.
you find a hoard of copper. You can see silver on top of it, silver coins, small chunks and flecks of gold throughout this small pile on the left-hand side. On the right-hand side, a small sack, and then two finely folded clothes that have... Well, they look stained and damp and dirty from being down here so long. You find two moldy wheels of cheese that have kind of been rested on top of the shirts, and 4 glittering green gems that are about a thumb size on top of the coins, as well as a smaller handheld sack.
As she leans in, you can kind of see the green from the gems reflect in her eyes, and her eyes widen, and she wants to pick up these gems.
Gotho's interrupting her as she goes to reach it. He kind of puts his hand on her shoulder, and he points back past the troll at Talon, limping, crippled on the ground, and says, "Bora should fix the little man."
Oh, yes, I guess you're right. This will
Gotho.
hopefully still be here when we
Gotho
fix
will-
the little.
Gotho will bring this for you. And he closes the chest and just picks the whole thing up.
Okay.
Does Randall hear Gotho say that you should fix the little man? Can I
roll
hear
me-
it from 15 feet away?
Yeah. You should hear it perfectly fine.
I mean, echoing in this massive.
yeah, the
cavern.
cave is kind of spacey. It echoes over to you.
Randall kind of looks up as though finally connecting the dots. He's halfway through with his grisly, gory chore of hacking off this massive genitalia, and he just goes, "Oh, right," and just kind of leans over, and his hands covered in nasty gore is how I'm going to describe it. Just touches Talon directly on the forehead with one of his hands, and cures him for 10 health.
What do you?
You just smeared.
Yeah.
Exactly.
As you take, you kind of hear you can, as your thumb presses against his forehead. He's, "Hi, what?" Oh, and his eyes immediately fall flat. They close, and his body goes stiff as your hands glow with this white, holy, radiant light. You see the whole cavern kind of lights up a small moment. Just a brief flash, as you hear and you watch his leg just right back into position. The bone immediately going back into place, the wound closing up, and his eyes immediately flutter open. My leg. How? Ah, a paladin. You are. Wow, he kind of like.
There you
quickly-
are, my fine little chap.
Thank you.
And
I- oh.
Randall goes back to his grisly chore of
Oh,
hacking
oh,
through
God,
the
oh.
skeleton.
He kind of looks over at you for. Don't know where you found this man, but I'd consider keeping him. Kind of points to the new leg as he's standing now, perfectly fine on it. And my friends, I'm afraid I have not been entirely honest with you. And that's